MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 4 now of the American League Championship Series between the Baltimore Orioles and the Cleveland Indians. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2017 Cleveland Indians.
And briefly here, a glance at the two starters who'll get the ball here in this one. And now the starting lineup for the visiting Baltimore Orioles. H, what's the key to them earning a World Series berth here in hostile territory?
Well, Matt, this is a pitcher's duel all the way. And the key here is going to be, how do you score runs if you get any? You get a runner on, you're going to have to be aggressive. You hit a ball in the gap and he's on first base, send him home. Take those chances because they're not going to be very often.
Trevor Bauer is the man on the mound for the fourth game of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Indians. At second base, Jason KIPNIS. This guy was an outfielder in college at Arizona State, and the Indians did a great job of converting him to second. And now in his major league career, he's really caught on to second base. Been an all-star at that position.
Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Tonight for Baltimore, center fielder, number 10.
And there's a swing and a miss, and that's how Game 4 will get underway. The windup and the 0-1. This is in the air out to right field. Geyer is there. 1 out. And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting outfielder Hyun-Soo Kim. Lifted in the air to center. Gonzalez has a read on it. And that's the second out of the inning.
Batting third.
Stepping into the box, Manny Machado. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Now a sharply hit ball back up the middle, and that'll get down for a 2-out single.
Well, a couple things with that base hit right there by the 3-hitter. One, he thought he was going to get out of this inning pretty easy, and now you put him in a stretch. The middle of this lineup is no joke. He can find himself in danger real quick.
Starts him out with a cutter, and he gets him to swing through it. 1 strike.
He swung so hard, I don't know how he stayed on his feet or kept his helmet on. I'm surprised he didn't fall down. He swung so hard. What a big swing.
Fouled back. 2 out with the man at first. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
That was a good changeup right there. It just missed. But an even better take for him to lay off it because it had the great movement, and he laid off it even with 2 strikes.
And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. Orioles leave 1. Now the Tribe will get their shot. Still scoreless. Time now in Cleveland to take a glance at the Tribe's starting lineup. How do they go about staying alive in this one, Harold?
Well, the key to me in this one, I'm going to throw a cliche at you, Matt. You know I don't use many cliches. I would have to say have great energy. Play with some enthusiasm. Be excited about playing. And if they do that, man, they carry it through for 9 innings. Look out.
Wade Miley will do the pitching with a trip to the World Series on the table. What do you have for us on him, H?
Well, his primary pitch is that 2-seam fastball, and what that is, it's almost like a slider that breaks late. He's going to continue to use that, and he'll throw it anytime he wants to get a ground ball, maybe in a jam to jam somebody's hands and get a broken bat. He'll use it a lot. All right, here's how the Orioles are lining up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. Man, do they have a lot of gold on that field. They catch everything. This defense is special. I haven't seen that much gold since David Ortiz got him a new chain. They can do it.
Leading off with a Tribe, the shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
Way out in front as this is yanked foul into the seats in left. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Another one sent foul.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Hey, anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
First pitch on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Matt, nobody likes to get blown out, but I look at it this way. I'd rather get blown out and say, forget it, boys. It's time to play ball instead of losing a 1-run game and thinking all the things you could have done to win that game. Now you're in a situation, go put some runs up and go take it to them. Forget about it. You can't do nothing about a blowout anyway.
And with 2 away, here's a look at our updated playoff brackets. And the question on everyone's mind is, will we be able to punch our first ticket to the World Series after tonight's ball game? Just got a piece of the fastball that time as it's chopped foul at the plate for strike 1. No contact there from Encarnacion as the count runs to 0-2 on him. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Clyde Washington.
Well, Matt, I mean, to me, Washington's thought about as a pitcher's umpire. I mean, it's hard for me as a hitter to hit a ball down your knees. He loves to call the low zone, maybe even below the hollow of the knee. That's tough to hit. Pitchers love it, though.
Hit hard down the left field line. But this is foul near the seats. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. We played an inning. No score here on MLB Network. Here's Chris Davis now. His numbers against Trevor Bauer, 2 for 9.
Baseman number 19, Chris Davis.
Into the windup and the pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Again, a 1-2. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Onto the home run porch and gone. It's a solo home run for Chris Davis. His second home run of the series. As the O's are on the board first, it's 1-0.
Well, they were smart not to challenge him with a fastball, but it didn't matter. He's their big dog for a reason, so he waited, stayed back, and absolutely exploded through the zone on that one.
And now is Pedro Alvarez.
Designated hitter, Pedro
As the first
Alvarez.
pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
Matt, I can't get past the last at bat. I mean, to drive in a run and get you on the board first, that is huge. Now the rest of the lineup can relax and swing the bats.
Now a swing and a miss, and I don't think he was expecting a pitch inside. It's 1-1. Really tied him up on that one.
Yeah, clearly didn't recognize where that was going to end up, Matt. If I were pitching, I might go right back in there. Well, I'll tell you, if he wants to turn things around, that pitch is one he's going to have to start locating a lot better.
The catcher wanted it down, and they got him to chase it for strike 2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The 2-2 one more time. And another foul ball. Now another 2-2. And he chased it in the dirt. Sanchez gathers, and the throw is there to record the first out. Here's Jonathan Scope now.
Jonathan Scope.
And he'll miss the target away with the fastball. It's 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff,
there's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. A solo home run here off the bat of Jonathan Scope. His second home run of the series, as the Orioles are now out to a 2-0 lead.
That one definitely seems worth taking a look at with show track. It wasn't a particularly deep home run, but as you can see, he connected pretty well. 110 miles an hour off the bat, and it got out of here in a hurry.
Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo.
Wellington Castillo.
As he gets a curveball at the letters, but swings right through it. It's 0-1.
That's a high strike on a curveball right there. If he continues to throw that pitch, we won't be mentioning his name very much longer in this game. He's going to have to get that ball down to be effective.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Here's the shortstop now, J.J. Hardy. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to put this one away. Good reactions there, and the inning is over. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. The Orioles lead it 2-0. Standing in, Gary Sanchez. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Ready with the 0-2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
First pitch on its way. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Set to deliver the 0-1. On the ground up the middle. Hardy's up with it. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Batting 6th, first baseman, Chris Colabello.
First pitch coming. Here it is. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. Now a swing, and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Davis will range over to make the catch just beyond the first base dugout, and that will end the inning. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after. Back alongside Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as Adam Jones gets set to start out the inning. And he'll try to hold up on the pitch inside, but to no avail, and that's the first strike. Now the pitch. And Jones fails to come up with that one as he falls behind here. 0-2 now.
Well, there's no doubt what he was thinking on those first 2 swings. Big power swings. Now he's got to dial it back a little bit, try to put that ball in play.
0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. In the air, out to right. Geyer is there, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
The left fielder, number 25, Hyun-Soo Kim.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Hyun-Soo Kim. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. And too high with the cut fastball. It's 1-0 now. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Now it's 2-0. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup. So if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
Sanchez has a play, and he makes the catch for the second out.
The third baseman, number 13, Manny Machado.
So 2 men are gone now in the Baltimore third, and standing in now the third baseman, Manny Machado. And that is through into right field for a single.
Well, a little 2-out single. Now, you may not think it's much, but he's already given up a couple runs this game, so maybe this is the start of something big.
Mark Trumbo.
Here's Mark Trumbo now. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but Anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
On to KIPNIS at second, and the inning is over. One left for the Orioles as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. In is the second baseman, Jason KIPNIS. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Head-to-head history with Wade Miley. 4 for 11. Change up low, 2-0. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2.
This is just great pitching. They start him off with the slider to get the strike, and then they bust him in with a...
Oh, and meanwhile, this pitch rides too far in and winds up hitting him.
Well, this home crowd didn't like this guy on the mound before, but now they really don't like him. He's gotten the faithful all worked up. Best hitters early.
Now, meanwhile, the throw to second is there, and he is out trying to steal the base. Boy, that throw was right on the money.
Yeah, you said it, Matt. That was a lot of practice paying off right there. Great footwork, quick release, and an absolute strike down the second. Take notes, kids.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
Into the box, Brandon Guyer hit down the third baseline. And there's the first hit of the game for Cleveland. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking 2 right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
So here's Francisco Lindor now, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Comes set, and the 0-1. Hit on the ground out to short. Hardy with the backhand. And a close play at the bag, but a good stretch by the first baseman got the out, and the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Chris Davis. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Chris Davis.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Oh, missed that one by a mile. It's 0-1.
Well, that's not a good pitch for him to hit. Look, this fella's got so much power, but you got to bring the pitch into the zone. Chase?
There's a swing and a high, deep drive headed for the right field corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3, and he makes the throw to first. Davis is retired, and there's 1 away.
Designated hitter.
Ready for another chance. Pedro Alvarez comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And there's ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. Ramirez ranging into the outfield. 2 down.
The second baseman, number 2.
Digging in to try it again, Jonathan Scope. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Geyer giving chase. And the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. But they hold a 2-0 lead. Digging in for his second at-bat, Michael Brantley. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Michael Brantley.
First offering on its way. Now a bunt attempt here. And the throw will be too late, so it's a bunt single to get him started here.
Nice bunt single. Third baseman's playing back. To me, that's all about vision. You step to the plate, you look around, and maybe take a little peek in the last second. Boom, you drop one down on third baseman. Great execution.
Edwin Encarnacion now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now a double play ball here as this is on the ground to third. No problem here, 1 away.
Now batting, catcher, Gary Sanchez.
At the plate, Gary Sanchez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Tell you what, Matt, not much to do with those pitches. I know he's looking at 2 strikes now, but the first one was on the outside half. The other one ended up on the outside half with 2 different looks. What can he do? Nothing much with that one.
On to Davis at first, and there are 2 away.
Center fielder, number 8.
So coming to the plate, Carlos Gonzalez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And a good effort as he's able to stick with it and get the third out of the inning. 1 hit, 1 left. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. It's the Orioles 2 and the Indians nothing. Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
Wellington Castillo.
Started that swing a bit too early. That almost got him. Hits a ball and a strike.
You know, I'm not sure he didn't throw that pitch out of the zone on purpose. They've been swinging at pretty much everything he throws, so why not give it a shot?
And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
He's really been good this game. Around the plate, throwing strikes, hasn't walked anybody. Right now he finds himself a little bit of a hole, but he can battle back. He hasn't used that pitch much this game. That's one he's been working on the bullpen, and now he's brought it into the game. If he's able to incorporate that in his stuff, look out.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Here's the shortstop now, J.J. Hardy. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Brantley ranging back. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Center fielder Adam Jones.
Riding in once again, Adam Jones. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Cut fastball inside, ball 1.
I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and what that does, it holds the pitch count down.
Outside with the cut fastball there, and it's a 2-ball count. 3-0 now.
Sitting 3-0 right here. I wouldn't be surprised to see him turn him loose and give him the green light.
No walks yet. Here's the delivery. Down the third baseline, but foul. Set to deal. Here's the 3-1. A swing and a miss at the big curveball.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, And if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
The next 3-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Orioles, but they're on top 2-0.
Leading off with a try.
Into the windup and the pitch. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss.
Well, this offense finds themselves struggling right now, and they're down a few runs. They got to try to manufacture, get somebody on, maybe hit and run, and then you look for the big ball. Looks like right now everybody's swinging for the downs. They got to turn it around a little bit, play a little small ball, get it going.
Digging in now, Jason KIPNIS. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting plunked in his last at-bat. Watches a fastball right there for strike one. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Jason KIPNIS is retired for the first out in the bottom half of the fifth.
I think he kind of trained a hitter's eyes in that at-bat. What I mean is you'll find the first three pitches are all down around the knee, so as a hitter, he's probably looking down there again, and that's the perfect time to raise his sights and make a good pitch up.
Into the box now, Jose Ramirez. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. 2-0 count. Here it comes. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And that's upstairs, running the count to 3-1.
Well, he falls behind 3-1 right now, but man, he's really throwing the ball well. He's been attacking them all game.
To second for 1. On to Davis, but too late, and they'll settle for just the 1.
The right fielder, number
Ready
6.
now, Brandon Guyer. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Pitches a cold strike. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second. The 0-1 pitch. There's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. 0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now.
Boy, Matt, he's in some kind of groove, and they better get something working because he is 1 pitch away from throwing 5 shutout innings. Talk about dominant work so far.
Fouled back. 2 out here and a runner at second. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Seems like he's throwing everything at him, the kitchen sink, and he just fouled them off. So he tried to throw something right there and make him chase, and he didn't. So I don't know where he goes from here.
Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
Matt, this has been a fun at-bat to watch. I mean, look, it's been throw a strike and foul it off. Throw a strike and foul it off. I want to see how this ends.
Now a swing and a fly ball. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. And the 11th pitch is the charm as he strikes him out to end the inning. Indians leave 1. They trail things here 2-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Hyun-Soo Kim. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Pulled toward right center field. Guyer is after it, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Their own pitcher is absolutely dealing right now, so this is a big moment in this game. If his teammates can pick him up and drive him in now, that might be all they need to get the W here.
Some stirring now in the Cleveland bullpen. They'll get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing. Here's Manny Machado now as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Comes set with the 0-1. Swing and a little blooper to center. Gonzalez coming on, but he won't get there. It falls in. And the run is in to score from second.
Well, there's another hit by him here in the postseason. You talk about impact players. This is how you impact the series, the way he's been swinging the bat.
Trumbo.
Here's Mark Trumbo now, as he'll come up empty there as he misses the off-speed pitch for strike one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 0-1 on its way. And he lays off for ball one.
Man, he wanted that pitch, and I can't blame him. When you're facing a good hitter like this, you want that strike. You need that strike. It's 0-2 instead of 1-1.
1-1, here it comes. Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball. 2-1. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Back goes Gonzalez. Out of here to the deepest part of the yard. A 2-run homer here for Mark Trumbo. His 3rd home run of this series, as the Orioles have opened things up now 5-0.
Man, you could see the center fielder tracking the ball the entire way. He thought he had it, and he might tell you he should have had it, but he just couldn't bring it back into the yard. Sometimes it's a game of inches, folks.
Your attention, please. Now
and a new pitcher is summoned from the bullpen, as it'll be the left-hander Boone Logan that gets the call. Chris Davis will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning, as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. Here's another one that's drilled. This one to left. Gone. Back-to-back jacks on back-to-back pitches. A solo shot here to left. His 2nd home run of the game. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Well, the skipper called on him for a reason, and I can guarantee you one thing. That was not what he had in mind. First pitch, and it was out of here. That's a rough way to start your day at the office as a reliever.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Pedro Alvarez.
In now is Pedro Alvarez, as he'll take a look at ball one. No hits to this point. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And I believe he broke the plane of the plate there. He most certainly did. It's a ball and a strike. 4 runs here in this half inning. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Now here's the pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. And this is swung on and missed, and Alvarez is sent packing for the first out.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Here's Jonathan Scope now, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. 1-0 count. Here it is. And he bangs it into center field for a base hit.
Great execution. You hit it where it's thrown, right? That ball's thrown right up the middle. He hit it right back up the middle. A lot of hits in the middle.
Castillo.
In now, Wellington Castillo. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Back goes Gonzalez. And this one is gone. A home run. Two-run shot to straightaway center. His first homer here in the series as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Well, when a manager talks about hitting being contagious, that is exactly what we're talking about. One guy tees off, and the guy behind him starts to feel a little bit more confident, a little bit more focused. The next thing you know, you've got 3 home runs in an inning, and your entire offense is off and running.
The batter, number 2, shortstop.
Stepping in now, J.J. Hardy. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Geyer ranging back, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Yeah, same here, man. It kind of got lost high in the sky before it one-hopped the fence for an extra base hit. During the daytime, that thing probably would have carried out of here, but you can't complain too much about a double.
Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. One 1-0 pitch on the way. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Line drive snagged on a short hop. Throw gets him. 2 down.
The left fielder, number 25.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Hyun-Soo Kim. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. He's set. Here it comes. He pulls this one into right, and that's in there. Base hit. Hardy rounds third and is digging for the plate, and a relay home, and this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
Well, he went up there with the game plan looking for one specific pitch, and he got it. He hit it hard. When the guy hits the ball that hard, you know he was looking for it.
Digging in and looking for more, Manny Machado. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0. 7 runs across the plate in the inning. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1.
Tell you what, man, he looks locked in to me. You know, I played with a guy named Larry Milburn. He said he looks hitterish. You see that swing right there? I know he missed it, but he was on it.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him.
Well, he's struggling. The team's doing well. And what's he do? He goes up there and swings the ball out of the zone. I want to be in the action, too. That's what he's thinking with that swing.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Gonzalez going back on it. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. But a big inning here as 7 runs cross the plate, and this lead grows even wider. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Orioles 9 and the Indians nothing. So here's Francisco Lindor now. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get 1 or 2 of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by the opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
Squared that one up just a little late. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again.
That's 4 foul balls in a row. He's battling, no doubt.
The 0-2 once more. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. Here's another 0-2. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think to say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
This is taken in by Trumbo, and there's out number 1.
Fielder number 23.
Here's Michael Brantley. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Into the windup and the pitch. And this will be fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And boy, big problems here to start this at bat. It's 0-2 now.
Oh, that was a tough pitch to lay off of. He took this hack at that slider. He thought it was going to be over the plate and it just kept running away.
The next 0-2. Lifted the other way out to left center. Jones is after it. He can't get to it. This one's down.
You know, it's not often a guy sits in a count 0-2 and gets a base hit, and the pitcher still feels like 0-2, I got to battle. But that was the case here as he battled back, got a hit down 0-2.
From the stretch, Edwin Encarnacion stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Runners on first with 1 down. Oh, double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3 on a nice dig at first, and the inning is over. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. On to the back third tonight. Stick around on MLB Network. Back here in Cleveland, this one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. Brian Shaw enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Brian Shaw.
Coming to the plate now, Mark Trumbo. He'll match up with a new pitcher to begin their half of the 7th.
Right fielder, Mark
Lofted in the air out to right field. Geyer on the move. 1 down.
First baseman number 19.
Here's Chris Davis now. He comes in 2 for 3 with a couple of home runs thus far on his line. He's set, and the pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Now some movement in the Tribe bullpen as a right-hander starts to loosen up. The 0-1 delivery. He looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
Love that pitch. As long as you actually get it inside like he did right there, the cutter inside is a very effective pitch.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Now here's the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Colabello is there for it. 2 gone.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
In now is Pedro Alvarez. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Hits this one hard the other way. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. But they'll live with it as they hold a 9-0 lead. Striding in once again, Gary Sanchez. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. Under it now is Davis to put it away for the first out.
Center fielder number 8. Carlos.
Here's Carlos Gonzalez. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
The 7th inning is one of those innings when you might start seeing some warning signs from your starters that they're reaching the end of their rope, but that's not the case here. He looks really solid to me.
Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
First baseman, Chris Colabello.
Digging in to try it again, Chris Colabello. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Ball 1.
No runs, 4 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-1. Up high. 2-1 now.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only 1 strike.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Down in order go the Tribe. They're down 9-0. Ready once again, Jonathan Scope. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8. Here's the first pitch to him. And that misses. Ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
Now batting, catcher, Wellington Castillo.
Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. And he's coming off a 2-run homer his last time around. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A swing and a miss at a ball down. 1 out, nobody on. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Geyer racing back. Still ranging back. Out of here. A solo shot, and they add another. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second of the game as the blowout continues.
It's getting pretty comical now. Their 6th home run of the game, and they're not done yet. They say hitting is contagious, and apparently that applies to the long ball. It's looking like batting practice out there.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, J.J. Hardy.
Here's the shortstop now, J.J. Hardy. Yes, he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate.
Boy, they have just not pitched well at all in this game. I mean, anytime you give up double ditches, the pitching coach starts looking over his shoulders like, hey, it ain't my fault.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. To short, hit hard. Lindor is up with it. On to first as the throw takes care of Hardy. 2 away.
Now batting number 10, center fielder Adam Jones.
Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Gonzalez looks up. Whoa, give me a break. That landed in Heritage Park. A solo shot here for Adam Jones. His 2nd home run of the series as they just continue to pour it on here.
I'll tell you, guys are scrambling in the dugout to get to the plate now, and I can't blame them. Seems like everyone's getting in on the action. That's the 7th home run of the game. When it rains, it pours, I guess.
The left fielder, number 25, Hyun-Soo
And that'll
Kim.
bring up the left-handed hitting outfielder Hyun-Soo Kim as he'll go after the first pitch and promptly line one into left center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit. Here's Manny Machado now. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. Action going on now in the Indians bullpen as they have a left-hander up and getting loose. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike one. And this is going to be a foul ball. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss at one in the dirt. And that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Orioles 11 and the Indians nothing. And is the second baseman Jason Kipnis. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect. But getting that early lead from this offense could have really helped settle him in.
Brad Brock comes on to start the inning, and he'll have a huge lead to work with. And he takes ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
The left-handed hitting Kipnis awaits the 1-0. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Well, this is not how he wanted to come into this game out of the bullpen. The leadoff man of the inning, he finds himself down 3-0 in count. He's got to take a deep breath, refocus, and get back in this game.
The batter.
Digging in once again, Jose Ramirez. And his head-to-head matchup numbers with Brad Brock. He's hitless in 6 tries. Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play. Yanked on the ground down the line, but this will get foul for strike 2. A pause and the 0-2. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch is to expand the strike zone. Maybe you get a guy to offer at it, but at the very least, it helps set up your off-speed stuff.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Standing in now, Brandon Guyer, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Called strike 0-2. No runs, 4 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Indians go down 1-2-3. They trail in this one 11-0. And welcome back to our MLB Network broadcast from Progressive Field in Cleveland, Ohio. Kyle Crockett comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Ready for another shot now, Mark Trumbo. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. And this is fouled back and out of play. Windup and the 0-1. Looks at a slider over the outer half for strike 2. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And he might have another one as this is hit high and deep out to left. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall.
Well, here he goes again. Here's that guy, a leadoff base hit. He's having a nice postseason. He is really locked in right now.
Danger.
Chris Davis will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, we take you back to inning number 6. This was his second home run of the ball game as he'll stand in here looking for number 3. And that misses for ball 1. 1-0 count. Here it is. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. Nobody out, runner on first. And this one's in the dirt. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. In the dirt, but it's swung on for the 3rd strike.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
Into the box now, Pedro Alvarez. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Ready with the 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. And the pitch on 2-1. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
He might want that pitch back up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
And he takes a good swing at that one as this is sent down the line in right, but ultimately into the crowd, a foul ball. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
Hey, not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
That's the 3rd time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
From the stretch, Jonathan Scope is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the 1st strike.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay off it. They're just being way too aggressive.
And this is going to be a foul ball.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. To the bottom of the 9th we go. Top of the order due up. The O's lead this thing 11-0. Ready for another chance? Francisco Lindor. He'll be the first to bat here in the inning with his guys in need of some 9th inning magic if they're going to force a game 5. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run.
Well, they're not there yet, but a solo homer to lead off the inning will do wonders for any team's confidence. We'll see if the next few batters can continue the comeback effort here. Just need to string some good at-bats together now.
Here's Michael Brantley as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Called strike at the knees, 1-1. The 1-1 pitch. Hot shot down the line. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 10, designated hitter, Edwin.
Stepping up to the plate, Edwin Encarnacion. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time. Swings through it for strike number 2. Now the 1-2 pitch. And And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout. One out, nobody on. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Trumbo giving chase. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. Two gone now.
Now batting, catcher, Gary.
Digging in,
Sanchez.
Gary Sanchez. And their season hangs in the balance here as they're down to their final out. And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Swing and a miss, and now the Tribe finds themselves down to their last strike. Now the 0-2 pitch. And the Orioles have done it. They are your American League champions.
Well, congratulations to them as they're now the American League champs. They're going to celebrate tonight, and then they're going to have to refocus for a run at the ultimate prize, the World Series trophy. Can't wait.
Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, I thought he pitched really well. He wasn't necessarily dominant, but turned in a good, solid effort and definitely was a factor in the win here.
For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been the American League Championship Series.
Our final line scored tonight. First for the victorious Orioles. 11 runs, 16 hits. No errors. They left 5 men on base.
Welcome to the show, everyone. Thanks for making us a part of your morning. Let's jump into the latest news from around the Major League Baseball postseason. The Baltimore Orioles cracked 16 hits on the day as they beat the Tribe in Cleveland, sweeping the ALCS and stamping their ticket to play in the Fall Classic against the winner of the NLCS. For Game 5 of the NLCS, the Cubs starting pitcher, number 38, got the win throwing 8 shutout innings, helping the Cubs down the Dodgers 10-1. They now have a 3-2 series lead going into Game 6. Thanks for joining me. That's all for today's postseason recap. Same place, same time tomorrow. Enjoy the games.